that NL never plays new games. That's not true. Okay, we're playing a new game today. I'd like to thank Asmodee Digital for the sponsorship. It's called Ember Knights. It's a co-op roguelite. We're going to figure it out as we play. You may know Asmodee Digital, by the way. They made, or published at least, Mysterium. They published the digital version of Ticket to Ride. We've played a lot of Asmodee Digital games in the past. I think this is the first foray out of the digital board game space and into my world of roguelites. Now, I've been promised synergies. I have been promised cool combos. I've been promised permanent progression by the form of something called the Ember Tree, and I am ready to go. Me just vibing. Then this guy, the caption is me just vibing, then this guy is the IRS. That's them getting my W8 Ben-E form. Don't call him the handbrake inspector. Nobody will understand that joke in this if they're watching the VOD, okay? Father, how do I click on book? That's me. I'm the Ember Knight. I knew it! What did I tell you? When an old man and a tree love each other very much, that's how you get created. Ugh. So true. Me when I wake up. Ember Knight catastrophe. Must retrieve Ember to stabilize the Ember Tree. Bear, I know you've been playing some Chrono Trigger. Does this look familiar? Through the tear is the only way. Praxis. I knew one day. Okay, attack with the mouse. Space to roll. Beautiful. I don't really need to talk to you, but if you got something to say... Okay, he says have to hurry. Please don't talk to me anymore. Quick little training dummy. Ember Blade. Equip the Ember Blade or equip the Guardian Bow. It's locked. Training dummy, training dummy, training dummy. What are you guys up to? Nothing special? Am I already using this Ember Blade? I mean, this seems pretty good. 20 max HP, 25 crit on third attack. Okay, it's the weapon I already have. I am a fool. Professional video game player. Skogfirth, the Bountiful Boughs. Every time I play a roguelite, I learn a new word. And the word is always like some... You know, I was gonna call it Grindelwald, but I meant Beowulf. Some, like, old English word for, like, a sewer. They're always like, oh, welcome to the pestilent booze. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that that was, like, a real thing. And they're like, oh, yeah, you've never read the Epic of Gilgamesh? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna lower the volume slightly here. The oubliette, exactly. So, the Dross Geller, the Everjails. I learn something new all the time. That's why I love games so much. You're constantly learning. Not today. Okay, I'll have you know, I've played a lot of Enter the Gungeon in my day, and I have used the gun caliber many times. So already I'm feeling at home. Now this is co-op, I should add. It came out today, April the 20th. A day of some significance for some. You can find it for yourself on Steam. My thing is, co-op's great, but I don't have friends. They disappoint me. Knight's Charge skill. Charge forward with incredible force, stunning enemies in your path. I got 10 attacks to recharge. It's got 2 charges. Am I reading this properly here? I don't know. Now, is this on right click? It is on right click. I've taken damage like a fool. I'm embarrassed. Hit enemies to reach... Oh, hit enemies to recharge skills. Okay, so I can't just spam attack. I gotta hit them. Look at... I'm actually kind of insane with it. Notice I don't say TV, because TV is a nickname, and nicknames are for friends, and television is no friend of mine. So true. Mr. Show Pills. Great Mr. Show sketch. Not today? Not concerned? Okay, I shouldn't have been there. I only have 50 HP. I'm about to get embarrassed. What are you giving me? A relic of some repute. A shield. Incoming damage is reduced by 2. You love to see it. Stat bonus selector or extra gold? I take stats over gold. Because you know what? I invest in myself. Then, when you're spinning, I'm Russian. When you're spinning, I'm Russian. Any gold? Okay. Use stat selector. All into strength, please. The Gem of Wisdom. Increase your skill damage by 25. Increase your crit damage by 50 or your damage by 3. You can tell a lot about people by what they choose when they get an option here. This is the wizard's choice. I want my skill to be more damaging. This is the assassin's choice. This is the risk manager's choice. And I gotta say, it might be the most boring option. Many people would say this is the most boring of all. But a bird in the hand is worth 3 in the bush as far as I'm concerned. Flat damage up. Because, you know, I think you gotta know yourself is the thing. I spend a lot of time bantering, right? And when I banter, sometimes I go like brain empty, just spam left click. So I'm still getting a benefit out of my upgrade, even when I forget to use my skill. Holy cow, do you see that gold? Relic selector. I'm going to die. I was talking a big game, and now I am going to perish. Never mind, I'm fine. Holy cow. 10 times the animators completely understood the assignment. Okay, we got some synergies. While in boss rooms, your skills recharge faster. Whenever you crit, your skills refresh. Every 3 attacks is a guaranteed crit. I'm all in. Okay, just don't get hit. Try it out. Hit him with a smash. Hit him with... I think I can do this. It's just a lot of overhead for me. I'm not built for this. We're on the boss room already. Let's see. This is where I could be embarrassed. Mini boss. Guzzle wounds? Excuse me? I thought this game was rated E for everyone. I'm not dead. You're dead. I'm not dead. HP. Let's go. You knew there would be wall chickens. Nice try. Okay. He's already done. He's actually already done. Go ahead. Take a stab. Take a shot at me. See if I care. 2 tornadoes. Not even scared. 1 more hit. Get stunned. Okay. You got 2 of those in you, huh? You're going to summon some tornadoes? Not scared. There's my crit. I got my skill back. I rush it. Half dead already. Me, on the other hand, I'm living for it. Beautiful attack. Okay. Rush him. Oh, no! My HP! I'm a fool. Not today. There you go. Get it refreshed. 2 tornadoes. Hang back. Hang back. Hang back. Hang back. It's called target selection, sweetie. Owned. Owned! Okay. Killed the boss. I don't know what that gave me. Oh, please. Finally. 5 HP in a dream. Get these loiterers out of here. If I get killed by these guys, I'm so scared. I'm like more scared of them than I am of the boss. It's a good thing you arrived when you did, Ember Knight. Thought that was my final sale. Name's Arlen. Owner and operator of the #1 shop in all the prime worlds. Like I always say, if I don't have it, you don't need it. I can see you've got a hard road ahead. Look around. Your pockets seem a little full. No sense getting weighted down with all that gold. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I have 118 gold. Whenever you use a skill, it creates a burst of poison. Here's the thing, okay? I want to heal, but more than that, I want to create a cool synergy. And then maybe he'll just give me the pie out of the goodness of his heart. Now, many people will tell you that was not very smart. But I can weather the storm. I just need to not get hit again. Ever. By anything. until I get some wall chickens. So I'm looking on the ground for mushrooms, and I gotta be honest, I don't see them. But are you seeing this? Are you I'm kind of getting sick with it. You see in the group poison, you gotta kill the spawner first. Help me. Don't over spam that dodge. You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep it up. I'm actually gonna live through this room. He's insane. It's true. They are the ones getting sick with it because I am the one getting the kill. I knew it. And that's definitely... Ooh, I'm almost dead again. That's not a wall chicken? Wall chicken? Don't lob me. I'm not dying to lobs. Not at my age. I'm not going to die. You're gonna... Well, okay, I shouldn't say that, but hold on. You always gotta try. Okay, relic selector or gold? You know what? Give me a relic selector. Don't lob to me, Walt. Actually true. Ooh. I'm not dead. You're dead. You're gonna pay. I'm actually kind of I may never get hit again as far as I'm concerned. Whenever you crit, you heal. Whenever you heal, your crit is increased. Infinite money glitch discovered. Okay, whenever you crit, you heal. That's the gimme there. We desperately need it. Even if it does only heal us for one, at least it's something. Pot of gold. You're after me gold. Another pot here. I am going to be challenger at this game. I love playing games when they first come out. Because if you have a natural affinity for it, you look like a god. Before the nerds data mine the best way to play it. Heal me. Heal me. I'm gonna fall in a pit and die. No, you're gonna die. I'm still living. Did you see that hop? You see those hops? Get out of there. They're poisoned and stunned. They got it all. Holy cow. And I got 3 HP. I healed for 1 on that room. What do you got for me? Skill selector. Don't stop till you're numb. Killed the spawner. Help. Get stunned. Get poisoned. Get stunned. I'm at 4 HP. This is the most HP I've had in my entire life. Get roll! Okay, I'm still at 4 HP. Get owned! Please, HP, please, HP. Conjure magical bolts that seek out and damage enemies near and far. Or shoot a spinning bladed disc that ricochets off enemies. You know what? The chakram is always fun. Let's go with the chakram. Anything that bounces, always positive. How do I choose betwixt my skills, though? That's maybe they all get used every time. That doesn't seem likely. Maybe it goes in order. Whoa! Just use it once. Scroll. I scrolled. I did. No. Middle mouse. Middle mouse. Let's go. Get owned, nerd. Now I have range. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun. Well, I think we just are going to need to kill the boss without getting hit. But the boss room probably has heals on it as well. What are you? Rancor? Thank you. Dude, it's like a pre-boss room with some HP. Let's go. Now we got 37 HP. I'm feeling a lot better about things. Big spider. This is Skrixaza. No thanks. I'll take a slice of pepperoni, please. Real question, how are we going to get in there? Beautiful. Well played. Don't forget to land your chakras when you get a chance. Okay, hold on. Take one of those. That did no damage. That's exciting for me. Still moving. I think we can do this. Is it a little ambitious? Maybe. Do I wish I had a bow and arrow? Maybe. Am I dodging you so that my chakra gets more utility? Maybe. Oh, roll! He's pogging. We made it to phase 2. He comes down from the sky. He drops things. Perfect chakra opportunity. Run. Dude, I can do this. Elden Ring could never. Fire, no thanks. He's getting poisoned. I'm living life. He's getting poisoned. You tell me who's winning here. Are you seeing this? Chakra. Horrible, absolutely terrible chakra on my part. Final phase. Big whoop. Big whoop. Oh, you got me for 3. They got real enemies now. It's okay. Keep moving. Give him... Oh, you can't... Oh, you can't hit me for 12. That's a big one. You got to give him one of those. That's huge. Give me a quick little heal. Ooh, juicy. Like the pants I used to wear in high school. Juicy. We're not going in on that. We're not going in on that. You have nothing for me. We need to have our own little right-click enabled here. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Little poison on you. Huge. We even healed for 1. Can you believe this? Quick little chakra. Run. No, don't die. You're doing great. Look at this. You got him poisoned in it. Dude, it's over. It's over. It's over for you. Holy cow. First try. This time I might purchase the pie. Increase max HP by 4. No sweat, man. Take me through the tear. Skill difference. Should mention, you can type !Ember Knights in chat. EMBERKNIGHTS. And you can go see the game for yourself on Steam. It just came out today. This is a sponsored segment. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a shop or something, but I'm having a great time. Roll difference. Chakra difference. Look at that. That was incredible. What is this, though? Nothing? A crummy commercial? Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. I'm spamming. I'm not paying attention to the exclamation marks. I'm just spamming. Dude, the stun was the best pickup we ever got. Yeah, did you hear it? Now that they're taking the vein out of Snickers, they'll stop at nothing. And now they're changing the name of Ovaltine to Roundtine because kids these days think that they don't know what an oval is. Like, we've forgotten all of our traditions, like shapes and geometry. And now that... And Razor scooters have gotten so dangerous, parents have started buying their kids razor blades. Stat bonus selector or gold? I mean, I'm gonna level with you. I love the stats. I love any chance I get to control my own world in this game. Whoa, he's done the attacks multiple times! And any chance I get to engineer my own synergies, I'm a big fan. Nice try. Oh, baby. Also, I'm telling you, right now, this area actually easier than the previous area because these single enemies are harder, but I can combo them and just endlessly heal off of them. I'm feeling great. You know, I'll tell you right now, give me more damage yet again. I'm ready for it. Skill damage, like, it interests me, but I don't have friends. They disappoint me. Like this. Okay, well, we healed for 1 and got hit for 10. I'm gonna call that a bad trade. A backpack. Loot the backpack. There's an apple. Heals for 5. We're back in the money. Oop. Chakra me. Oh, baby. We're moving. Still moving. Still chakraing. He's poisoned. Nice try. I don't even know where my mouse is anymore. I'm still popping. I let myself get hit like a fool. That was not that bad, though. Relic selector. Dude, you gotta remember, I'm not good at smashing the pots. I know it's April 20th today. A day of some significance for many people watching along at home. But I'm not much for smashing the pots, honestly. It's never been my strong suit. But I've got to remember, I'm paying a gold tax to not smash the pots. Whenever you crit, your skills refresh. You deal bonus damage against stunned enemies. I mean, that's the gimme right there. Although getting you to level 2, so every time I crit my skill... I mean, we got like a crit build going, but we do stun enemies a lot. So I think that's a better synergy right out of the gate. I wonder if we'll ever reach the point where, like, our skills are full and we have to, like, ditch one. A lot of people, they're not cut out for that in games, you know? Like, when they have to get rid of something, they get, like, paralysis. Ask anybody that's watched me play Super Auto Pets. I'll sell my best unit for fun sometimes. I'll pill my best unit for fun sometimes. It doesn't bother me. Incredible. Still alive, still 15 HP. Kill a mini-boss. Apple me. Kill a mini-boss, buy the pie from the shopkeeper. With inflation, it's probably going to cost us like 500, but you know what? That's life. Look at this. Try clicking on them. That's a neat trick. Excuse me, wall chicken. Ooh, get out of there. Get out of there. I'm actually... I think I might go infinite. Stat bonus selector or... skill selector, but I don't know. I don't have that many buttons on my mouse, man. I don't know if I have that many buttons on my mouse to... Oh, there's a horn. Holy cow, you're not wrong. Temporary buff. Let's see if we get a third. I mean, you gotta check. You hit me. Congrats. Is that supposed to be a big... You hit me again? Okay, now it's a big deal. Come on up. Watch this. Then you all get stunned, and we crit enough to make life better. Oh, but you're getting a lot closer. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. 10 HP. Not sweating it in the slightest. Get me out of there. Skill selector. Blast away your enemies with a devastating explosion or conjure an ice barrier to freeze enemies where they stand. I do a lot of base damage. Let's freeze them. That has replaced our stun. That's not good. I have a stun synergy right now. That's unfortunate for me. Note to self. You can only have 2 skills. Now, don't cry. This skill might be incredible. We don't know yet. Get frozen. Also, every time I walked into the icicle, it almost died. I'm not dead yet, though. Still not dead. Still not dead. Still not dead. All we gotta do is fight this mini-boss real quick. Royal Phalanx, also known as the Crucible Knight. Ooh, nice try. Apples. I see a little wall chicken. You see a little wall chicken? Okay. We're gonna have to be very coy with this one. I would say get your frost wall up. Freeze him. At least we got some poison out of it. Hit him with a chakra. Keep hitting him. I wonder if it is a chance to, like, bounce. I see that apple up there. Just give me a sec. I probably should have seen it earlier, but I see it. Help, help, help. Oh, we gotta kill the banners. The banners, Mason. Okay, I'm not scared. I see that turkey frozen over there. I didn't see it for a second, I'll admit, but there it is. Huge, huge. Okay, they've summoned more banners, but now we're ready to party. Still alive. Still alive. A little frozen. It's just a little airborne. Now we're clicking. I'm feeling okay. Should do that closer to him so he gets poisoned. Now, we got enemies? That means we chakra. When enemies exist, we chakra. Insane. Insane poison damage. I got out a little. I got hit by the banner. I got out a little. I got hit by the... We'll take those. Souls me. He's done. It's already over. You're the one who's out Gabi, out of his mind. At first it was a joke because I thought I was going to die. Now I'm like, we might just go infinite, man. Give me something edible. Heals 20 HP. We take those. Whenever you defeat an enemy with a status ailment, that status spreads to nearby enemies. That seems fantastic. Whenever you take damage, you conjure a lightning bolt. Not necessary. It's on the ground. Thank you. Your third hit releases chain lightning. I sleep. I take a bronze rat. And honestly, with God as my witness, I think you save a little bit for the future. So now, if I kill an enemy and they're frozen, it will pass on the freeze. I'm a little frightened, though. Okay, so you know what you do? Kill these guys. And it'll pass on the poison. I'm in a world of hurt. I'm in trouble. I'm still in trouble. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Give me an apple, please. Saved. 7 HP. That's tough. Look, it's working. It's working. Two more. Get out of there. Get out of there. No, you got right in there again, though. Why did you get right in there again? I got 1 HP left. Get the HP. I see. Okay, a horn. Hold on. This one has a heart on it, but I think we got to beat the room to get the heart. No. Drink from the fountain of the Ember Spring. Hold to heal. Oh! And then desecrate the temple. 6 hits till frost. No sweat, man. Get frozen. Needs 15 more. What have I done? You're dead. Fantastic news. Okay. Wait for it. Unbelievable chakra plate. Get frozen. Get poison. Get frozen. Get owned to the extremes. 2 more hits. He's doing it. I got the whole combo. I'm back in Hades mode, man. I'm doing things in the exact right order. I'm actively managing my synergies. I'm not standing in AoEs. I'm guaranteeing myself critical hits so that I heal for 1 while getting damaged for 3. I'm spamming when I get in trouble, which is actually viable. I'm scared. I'm dead. Son of a bitch. But now that we know what we're doing, I think we can go off, man. I'm ready. Okay, so we've powered up our Ember Tree with something. Inevitably, we powered it up with something. He's like, holy cow, you made it? These are our permanent upgrades. It costs 1 to unlock, and we have 215. Holy cow. Look at that. Even he's pogging. The second one does cost 60. I feel some strength returning. I believe I owe you an explanation. When Praxis attacked the Ember Tree, the Nexus, he attacked the very essence of the universe? Madness, I knew he would return. It's been on my mind since he left a millennia ago. Well, did he just say millennia? The Nexus has been stabilized, but I am terrified of what Praxis means to do. You must follow him. Stop him before he does something that can't be undone. Ember Knights gain 50 starting gold. Let me get 1 HP and 2 gold upgrades. Ember Knights get 5% bonus damage after defeating a boss or mini-boss. Let's go, dude. You want to talk? Okay. Praxis, he was one of us, the best of us. We were fellows once. We were lads. When the Architect chose me to become the next Keeper, Praxis was furious. We quarreled. I tried to smooth things over, but anger had already corrupted Praxis' heart. He left the Nexus, and I blame myself. He should have been the Keeper. You must follow him. Stop him. If you are quick, you may be able to catch him before he does something that cannot be undone. Final boss spotted. 135 more Ember. We get a Guardian Bow. For now, we're sticking with the Blade. I mean, I'm feeling like there's a genuine chance we kill the second boss this time, without a doubt. But occasionally, round 2, you know, after doing so well round 1, many people are saying it's the best that's ever been done. Occasionally, I have been known to get a little bit cocky and not do as well. Step 1, well, time will tell. Time will tell. Step 1, we need skills. Skill me. Regression, baby. It happens. It's more likely than you think. Okay, we get a skill. Do I know what I'm looking for in the form of skills? I don't think so. But I do know from Napoleon Dynamite, girls only want boyfriends who have good skills. Frame perfect. Bring this to Esper, he can identify it for you. Okay. Blast Bomb. Blast away your enemies with a devastating explosion. Should get some points for overhealing. Just my 2 cents there. Lots of gold. Just chill. I'm trying to figure out how to use my bomb. I forgot. There you go. No, 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 no. Let's go. You know what I'm getting the vibe of here? A lot of people have said it's got some Hades elements. I can't dispute that. I'm getting a little bit of like a top-down Dead Cells vibe. 2 skills. Choosing your stat upgrades frequently. You know, pretty agile with the roll here. I'm getting a little Dead Cellsian. Little Dead Cellsian mechanic. Also, a bomb. Maybe that's, you know, guy who's only played Dead Cells. I'm getting a lot of Dead Cells vibe from this, but... Ornate Glove. Whenever you crit, the enemy drops gold. Interesting. I have played Wizard of Legend. Great game, Wizard of Legend. That one's an all-time slapper. Try not to die. Like, I'm definitely guilty of, like, just taking too much damage. Extra Ember? Why not? Let's make this a farming run for now. I'm definitely guilty of, like, when I have 50 HP, I'm like, oh, that's like 49 more than I need right now. So just throw some HP away, who cares? And then when, you know, having to play the rest of the time on 1 HP. And then playing really well on 1 HP. But imagine how well the run could look if I played on 50 HP as well as I played on 1 HP. You know what I mean? I do play like that in Super Auto Pets, too. I mean, I play like that in, like, almost everything. Gold me. Apples. Apples. Apples to apples. Dust to dust. Save. I should not get hit by lobs. I'm, like, intensely embarrassed. You try to hide a backpack from me? I have some of the highest perception skills of any gamer on Twitch. Okay. It's Tornado Boy. That's no problem. Guzzle wounds. We do a little... Oh, we do a little... Okay, now I'm ready. Honestly, this guy's like nothing now. You see how much gold he dropped from getting critted? Get owned. Stay in on him. Stay in on him. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. You love it. Everybody knocks tunnel vision, but when it works, it feels damn good. No chance. See ya? 7 more? Not even... Dude, come on. Come on! 230 gold. Welcome back. You're on the other side this time. Things are... Okay, somebody tapped it too fast. Whenever you use a skill, you get a shield for 2 seconds. Whenever you use a skill, it creates a burst of poison. We don't need the health, man. We get a shield for 2 seconds. 2 seconds? That's a long time, man. Okay, we gotta be aware of when it leaves. That's for sure. I'm just mashing. I'm dead. Holy cow. And that's why we don't just run the casino, okay? Can you imagine how much the believers would cry? Now that the Ember Tree has been stabilized, the stewards have begun to return. So true. Don't be misled by their carefree appearance. They work tirelessly. I am relieved they are back. I hope they will not suffer any lasting effects. Sames? Okay. Give me bonus damage after beating a mini-boss, for sure. And you know what? More HP. I've learned my lesson. What is that strange energy I sense? Relic Orb. I've read about these. Just need to find the proper chapter. I'm gonna give him the orbs, don't worry. There you go. What a powerful piece of history you found. If you find any more, I will do what I can to identify them. Ooh! These are now available on your journey. Your skills get an additional charge. Whenever you defeat an enemy, there's a chance to conjure a lightning bolt. 25% chance? Holy cow. That seems incredible. Acquire 11 more Ember. Are you joking? Are you joking on me, man? Are you joking on me? I can't believe it. Okay, focus this time. We got 65 HP. We're better off. That's how you do it. Hey, stop. It's the spinning, guys. Stop hitting me. I'm embarrassed, but stop hitting me. What the heck is this? Blade? Chat. Don't do it. Huh? Whoa. Don't sneak up on a person like that. I guess it's sort of my fault. All those meanies out here, and I'm staring at this strange thing. Wait a second. Aren't you one of those Ember Knights? That's me. You are. I knew it. You must be why these skill tablets just showed up all of a sudden. This one's ruined. Someone destroyed it, or it cracked when it fell from the sky, maybe? In that case, I'm going to need an armored umbrella. Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? The name's Evie. I sort of take care of things around here. Fixing and cleaning up, that sort of thing. And boy, oh boy, do things need fixing around here lately. Which reminds me, I'm probably behind schedule. Gotta run. See you. Chad. Chad. A destroyed skill tab. I know you, Chad. Resist your impulses, okay? Just because you see a shy NPC doesn't mean you're soulmates, okay? She's just trying to do her job. Arcane bolts. I love it. It's press right click and watch enemies die. Or take a little bit of damage at best. Still? Something I didn't have 2 seconds. You can send it out 3 times? Okay, now we're talking. Beautiful. A ring. A relic, I should say. Maybe we could do an int build. Would you guys disown me if I did an int build here? You just gotta rush them. You stay in the groove. You do bonus damage against stunned enemies, okay? Literally useless for me right now, but that's okay. Don't hit me with there's... We did way too much. I can't breathe. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Secret room? Secret room? No secret room. Ooh, relic selector, but we got a skull. Maybe a harder than average room. Maybe there's a champion enemy. Nice try. You're the champion. You're dead. We are the champions. You're not dead. You just transformed. Okay, you can't fall in the pits. Let's go. Whenever you crit, the enemy drops gold. Whenever you defeat an enemy, it has a 25% chance to create a lightning bolt. That's the gimme. That's huge. Extra Ember, stat bonus. This time we're going stat bonus. I'm not going down like a punk like I did last time. Losing to basic enemies for no freaking reason. Oh, I'm standing still in the poison. Lightning build. I would like 5% crit chance? Holy cow. Yes? Although I do think skill damage and get those arcane missiles a little stronger could be nice, but I don't know. 5% crit chance for 1 level? I mean, that seems like insane value. They've taken inspiration from a lot of good sources. I mean, the stat selection and the relic selection and stuff like that, that's straight out of Hades. Allows you to have some agency over your build so that you don't just get stuck getting range upgrades nonstop. Sanguine sucker! Help, help, help. Try clicking on the enemy. That's a neat trick. Oh, he's going twice. He's going 3 times. 3 times. Okay, take those on for size. That's not how you say that, but that's okay. What are these? What are these? That hit. Oh, he heals himself when he hits me. Help. Not today. Not today. Today. Not today. Insane. That's a tough one. I didn't think we were getting out of that one. Oh, they're just AoE. Okay. I mean, dude, we didn't do that badly here. I know it's not technically not over yet, but especially if I keep getting hit. Is this Melania? Sorted. Now, yes, heal me. No matter what, you buy the heal first. If we can't buy anything else, at least we're alive. What did we miss? Your first weapon hit on an enemy is a crit. God, that's insane. Whenever you use a skill, you gain bonus skill damage. I'd love to have it, but I can't afford it. I probably missed a couple of golds out there. That's all right. We live to fight another day. That's the important thing. And then just don't take as much damage this time. Just, like, be better. Owned. Well, now that we've already beat this game's version of Millennia, I'm not too worried about it. I think everything else from this point onwards should probably be, you know, easy mode. What was our PB? Like, did we beat the mini-boss of level 2 the first time we played? Let's set achievable goals. I'd love to see, like, a broken synergy, man. Just something insane. You did? Okay, well, we got a long way to go. I will still take my Frost Wall. I think that freezing enemies seems kind of sick. The Chakram didn't seem like it was all that in a bag of potato chips. See, that's very nice. Just to be able to freeze enemies out of nowhere. Okay, stun locked, stun locked. Great lightning bolts, thank you so much. What's going on down? Thank you. I'm going to go stat bonus selector. I don't think we need the HP that much. You didn't get frozen? Oh, because it's the different. You got different units attached. You got different buttons attached to your units. That was good, though. That was good. I'm telling you, this can work, man. Move speed increased, crit chance. No. Now we go a little skill damage. No, now we go crit chance. Because enemies are going to be frozen when we enter rooms. And if they're frozen when we enter rooms, then we're going to land so many crits on them as a result of our crit chance being higher. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What's going on here? Oh, pre-mini boss. I'm ready. Oh no, wait, this is regular. This is first regular boss. I think we're gonna go off. I'm picking up the flow chart. I'm in my flow state. We're flowing every which way. Although you don't get frozen anymore, which because you're a big boss, but that's okay. Maybe it could slow you down a little bit at least. You're one of those. So far, so good. Not scared. Insane. Still insane. Incredible dodge. Nice one. Get frozen. Kind of. Oh, here he comes. Okay, phase 1 complete. You start spawning some little minions. Little minions? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We're gonna try to freeze them all. We can use those to farm up our skills. Ooh, 20 damage. I can't get in there. I've made a huge mistake. That was more damage. I'm not eager to have experienced that. Incredible. I love the arcade font dodge indicator. It makes me feel like I've done something that's not trivial. I think Elden Ring should try to take that. Okay, scared? Every time you dodge a boss in Elden Ring, it should say dodge in big letters. And deposit some V-Bucks into your account. I'm dead. Next time! You're not gonna be so lucky. Okay, 7-minute run. New unlocks. Next time, learn how to dodge. So true, so true. Hey, we've unlocked the bow. It's a good time to tell you, like that first run, we were making it look mighty fine. It's getting a little bit more difficult in true roguelite fashion. Exclamation point Ember Knight. It is a sponsor stream. I'm having a great time. Check it out for yourself. Just came out on stream today. And also keep in mind, on Steam I should say, keep in mind, it is co-op as well. So I'm playing it single player. Whenever you defeat a frozen enemy, you heal. Holy cow. You can also play this with your friends. As I've already established, I don't have friends, they disappoint me, but what have I done? Sure. Ember Knights deal 10% bonus damage to normal enemies. We take the bow this time. Hello, Evie. My only friend is the grind. So true. She asked me, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. Hmm? It's a Drake lyric? Boomer?
I thought you didn't like the ice cream.
It's good. It's not ice cream. Excuse me, it's sorbet.
Yeah, but when I bought it, you were like, I'm not gonna eat it. You eat it.
So here's what happened. Kate bought sorbet, and then we bought ice cream, and then she bought ice cream bars. So we had 3 different kinds of frozen treats in the freezer. And eventually I was like, you know what? She is I'm not gonna eat her matcha green tea ice cream. That's for her. I'm not gonna eat her Haagen-Dazs chocolate covered vanilla ice cream bars, but I will eat a dairy-free mango pineapple sorbet, and it was delicious.
I thought you were not gonna eat it.
I might get another one. That was pretty darn good. This contraption here is a skill convergence and creation device. What it does is break down skill tablets into their most basic parts, then transmogrifies them into new skills, I think. I haven't tried it yet, but in theory, that's how it should work. I wonder if anything can be broken down and turned into something else. Maybe my hammer could be a skill? That would be cool. Okay, so we can create new skills at this, perhaps. Phew. Sorry, I had to take a breath. Anyways, thanks to yours truly, we can convert the skill tablets. You find it in new skills, but if you find any more, be sure to bring them back. Okay, can do, can do. Area 3? What the heck? I'm ready for my bow. I'm a goated aimer, as you've seen from Fortnite. Yeah, I love sorbet. I also tricked myself into thinking that it was good for me, because I did the math on the nutrition facts wrong. I think sorbet probably tends to be a little bit better for you than regular ice cream. Not like Halo Top or something, but just regular ice cream. But I feel like what you lose in not having the dairy, they probably just add like a bunch of sugar. But I'm okay with that, because if I'm eating a frozen treat, I kind of want it to be sweet. I'm very glad we did not run the casino on this one. There, that's what you do, just spam the attack. Okay, don't use it like you use a bow in every other roguelite. Get that multi-shot going. Now we're talking. Look at that. Now we're talking. I didn't even know sorbet was ice cream without dairy. Yeah, I think it's like ice cream, but instead of milk or, you know, cream, I guess, they use water. But you don't, it's just a different flavor, right? Like, you don't really I don't feel like I'm compromising on the flavor. It's just a different... It's more like juice versus like a milkshake. They both serve their role. Frost wall. I love it. Okay. So check this out. Hey, dummies. Get frozen as hell. Then get spammed down. I'm insane. And, oh, you know what? It's so easy to build skills, like skill regen, with this multi-hit from the bow. Holy cow. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I have to do it. Okay. I did it to myself. I needed to focus attack dash cancel. Huge waste, but that's okay. You know what? Long distance. Ooh. I'm insane. You know focus attack dash cancel? Yes, I was ass at Street Fighter. When you crit, conjure a lightning bolt. Definitely take me to extra gold here. Insane. Whatever, you stink. Get frozen. You're actually dead, or did you just disappear and move? So what are we trying to build here? I mean, if we could build a crit build, we'd get like a lightning storm constantly, which seems pretty cool. Favorite NL truism. First run, I gotta do this, and this. Third run, so anyway, I was at the store the other day. You know what? You do be telling it like it is. I think it's a testament to the quality of the game and its accessibility that I was able to slip into the banter hole so easily. What a shot. More champions? Really? Like, do you just love giving me free stuff? He lives at the store? Mother Hubbard, you can live at the mall? Help me. Saved? Dude, actually the bow is kind of sick. I thought it was going to be kind of bad, but it's kind of sick. More gold or more ember? For now, I want more gold. I feel like we can do great stuff. Oh, watch this. Watch this. I need 4 more. That was going to be so good, too. Watch this. Absolutely terrible performance from yours truly. I need to heal immediately. I wanted more gold so I could buy more stuff. If I could buy everything in that first shop and never have to make a choice in my life, then I could never make a mistake, you know? Doesn't that sound nice? Huge freeze. Now, what am I actually trying to do? If I can freeze enemies in, like, a good line... Huge. Then I can use my piercing shot and hit them all in the same attack. Gust. It's a new boy. Whoa! Okay, I'm okay. Variations on a theme, I understand. What a shot. 4 tornadoes. How come your mom lets you have 4 tornadoes? Multiples? Range me? For all of my shit talking about range upgrades, I could really use one right now. It has 5. Alright. It does both, actually. You know what? I'm going to say that's pretty true. That does look like 5. Not today. Okay, first boss, like, never stood a chance. I mean, first mini-boss. Don't... Oh, come on. 10 damage from a tornado. What am I? Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz? Skill tablet! It doesn't even make sense. Didn't a tornado take her to Oz, or was it like a metaphor for something? Whenever you crit, you conjure a lightning bolt. So this increases the damage from our lightning bolt. Whenever you receive melee damage, you dish out damage. I sleep. I sleep on that. But a better lightning bolt, I wake. Focus. If I focus for once, we can do this, okay? Get out of there. Huge. Huge. Get frozen. Get critted. There we go. This is the way it's supposed to work, okay? Excuse me, don't smack talk Dorothy, please. That's Judy Garland. Gone but not forgotten. Frozen. Crit me, crit me, crit me. Lightning bolt me. Lightning bolt me. I gotta say, I'm loving the bow. That multi-hit has added a new dimension to the game. Okay, thank you. You gave me a reason to eat some chicken. Okay, I know if you take this in bad faith, then this is like a messed up thing to say, okay? But how awesome would it be if... What do I want here? Let me think. What if we freeze enemies and then we burn them? Bad faith take incoming? Oh, no. Here's what I was going to say. You weren't listening, okay? Here's what I'm going to say. What if there was like a tablet you could dissolve under your tongue? And when you dissolved it under your tongue, within the next minute, you got like hungry. So then, you know, you ever be in a situation where like you accidentally ate like a late lunch, but then you got like an amazing dinner, but you can't eat that much because you just ate a late lunch? Well, now, as soon as the food comes out, you just put a tablet under your tongue, and then you're like, oh my god, I'm ravenous, and my food just showed up. That would be sick, dude. By the way, use your new ability, 2022 Challenge Impossible. You would be literally sick? No, it would like, there'd be no side effects. In many ways. More skill damage, for sure. We need the opposite pill, a pill that... No, that would be terrible. A pill that makes you not hungry. If you're hungry, you should eat. If you're not hungry, I'm not saying you shouldn't eat, but like, you should never take a pill that's like, oh, I'm hungry, let's make that go away. That's a problem. There'd be no side effects? Okay, well, as long as there's no side effects, alright, I'll give you a pass on that one then. I was thinking about, like, the harmful side effects. As long as they would just develop it so there are none, then we got nothing to worry about. Dude, I am popping off! Whenever you freeze an already frozen enemy, conjure an ice spike. I never do that. I can't do that. But your skills have an additional charge, would go very nicely with this, but then also, whenever you defeat a frozen enemy, you heal. I mean, we gotta take that for now. They already made a pill that stops people from being hungry. It's called food. It's true. You know what they have not done, though, is make a pill that makes you hungry tactically right before the food arrives at your favorite restaurant, even though you had a late lunch. Everyone's saying they do have it. It's called THC. Yeah, but I want to like be able to drive home afterwards. Oh, I don't even need to worry about you anymore. You're like nothing. Okay, that still could have hurt, honestly. Oh, whoa! Flame on. Okay. All I've been saying for my last 50 messages is clueless. That's fine. I mean, that's we added the emotes so they could be used. Hey, I gotta remember, we can generate heals off of frozen enemies. Next time we see one of these little freak shows right here, freeze them so we can heal. Okay, I gotta kill him so I can heal first. We're gonna die. We're not gonna die. My freeze kills them. How am I supposed to kill a frozen enemy? Man, how am I supposed to kill a frozen enemy? No! It's so easy, but I keep dying. What happened to me, man? I'm busted. Yeah, the compendium. Yeah, the compendium. Just let me get back out there. I'm embarrassed with myself. Hold on. I'm trying to use this water bottle. It's a little tricky. You can't deny the sound it makes, though. Okay, I never look at compendiums in games, I'm sorry to say. Found another relic orb. I have indeed. That's my slurp juice. Dude, next time I play Fortnite, I should put like blue food coloring in my water. And every time I get a kill, just slurp it up on the cam. Oh man, that would be sick. Give me some more. What have I done? Give me some more starting HP. That would be a good bit. The best thing about it is not only is it a good bit, but it takes no work at all. Except I gotta go get some blue food coloring. Or just get cans of like... Maybe there's a blue soda out there. I could just get cans of it and then smash them into my desk whenever I need to heal. Oh man. That would be sick. The canned Gatorade? What the hell? Cyclone. Call a cyclone to pull your enemies a safe distance away. I'm taking the bow once more. The bow wasn't our problem there. They did surgery on a grape. That truing, that's pretty true. You know what? That's true. You know, that's pretty true. I forgot that the bow gives you less starting HP than the non-bow. Also known as a sword. Loot me? Ooh, baby, that's some sweet loot right there. Why didn't you add Chib Truing? I don't have like any... I don't know what word to use. I'm not obsessed with Anya Taylor-Joy. If I add Truing, it'll definitely be like the canonical Truing. It will be the train Truing. Because that's like, you're paying respect to the originator in that sense. It's not a derivative work. Please don't. I mean, Truing is just a... Okay, Arcane Bolts, I snooze. It's kind of like an incredible... Ooh, increase max HP! It's kind of an incredible emote, because streamers do be truing like all the time. Either saying something that they think is true, which could sometimes be true, and sometimes maybe I disagree with it. But the main reason you use truing, I think, is when somebody takes many words when few words would do the trick. I don't know if that's a meta truing or something, but that's how I see it at least. Juicy Opal. Your healing is increased. I don't know if I have any heals, but I'll take a Juicy Opal any day of the week, man. I need a skill, though. I need a skill. Skill me? Help. Owned. Extra Ember, stat bonus selector. We might want to go with some max HP, man. I'm embarrassed to do it because, like, max HP is a coward's purchase. Even in Isaac, I mean, that's how I got myself in trouble in Isaac. HP is bad, deals with the devil are good. Let's just always take every deal with the devil. Then they added about 1,000 items to the game in deals with the devil that cost 2 hearts and give you no benefit whatsoever. But it's hard to pay for max HP when you could just... when you can just dodge, you know? Dodging's free. Roll, you piece! Sorry. This is a little much. Owens. Sorry, we'll get heals. I'm not even the first mini-boss, like, honestly will never kill me. The real problem for us is we got these damn arcane bolts. Waste of everybody's time, man. I'm not building ints. If what you have requires me to go to Big Hat Logan, I'm never going there. Now we're talking. That was good shooting. Miniature boss, not sweating it. Guzzle wounds. The classic. The OG. You see those crits? You see those crits? Huge. Actually, like, unbelievably huge. He's already half dead. I don't believe it. Ooh. The game gave me a freebie here. Crit me. Crit me. Crit me. 10% chance? I don't believe you. Oh, dude, that was actually a flawless fight. Elden Ring intensifies. I know you... I said you just dodge, but, like... I can't even take any of this stuff. What a rip, man. But, like, Dan's proving that theory right. All you have to do is dodge, and also have the, like, you know, time available to you to be able to spend 96 attempts fighting one Godskin Noble. It's easy. Sure, did I beat the skinny Godskin Noble on my first try? Because of the fact that, I had some HP? Yeah, but, like, he's really scamming me because he didn't get HP, and it's only taking him, you know, an infinite amount longer. Meat me? There's no meat. There's meat. There's meat. There's meat. Meat me? There's meat. Get meated. Based and real pilled. Cyclone or Frost Wall? You know, I can't help but feel like maybe having an ability to keep enemies away from us is actually smart. Let's go HP. Don't be a fool. A healing fountain. Wow, we used like almost none of it. Like, okay, you're too close to me. You're too close to me. Get close, get away. Get close, get away. Break the wrist, walk away. I gotta say, I'm not totally sold on our Cyclone right now. Oh, because I haven't used it literally a single time. I was spamming magic missiles that whole time and wondering why enemies weren't being pushed away by a big tornado. My mistake. And then I was like, wow, this thing's got a lot of charges. Like, it recharges so fast. Get away from me. Thank you. Okay, actually, now that I'm using it, I'm like, it's kind of sick. Feels, look at this. It sucks the enemies into one little location. Maybe we get some lightning bolts coming off of them. You're a relic selector. I don't want a relic selector. Whenever you heal, no, yes, I do want a relic selector because I don't care for my magic missiles. Your skills deal bonus damage against enemies with status effects, or whenever you heal, your crit is increased. I mean, we don't heal, though. I think you gotta go Scythe. Oh, it's a relic, not a skill. I'm a fool. And then we look for another way to apply a status effect. At first boss, actually no problem this time. I don't know why I even ate those. Remember, you got right-click magic missiles. Those are basically just free damage. Get them out there. I don't really understand what I'm going to use a tornado for against a big spider, but we'll say maybe it does some damage over time. Maybe not. We could use it to take out the little minions, but maybe that's just sensible. Use it to take out the little minions. Great start. Are you seeing this damage? Okay, little minions. Get owned extremely. We had absolutely nothing to worry about there. That happened so fast. Get out of there. Great dodge. That, not a good dodge, for the record. Holy cow. No, my little minions, get out of there. The DPS is absurd. It's insanity. I need a tornado. Yes, it's working. It's kind of working. Don't be afraid to right click. No! One lightning strike will kill me. I don't think we'll die to green ball. Ooh, dodging IRL. Ooh. Crit me. No! Okay, we're back. Man, I made this look so easy the first time through. What was wrong with me? Max HP increased by 4. Skill tablet. We're back. I'm pogging again. What the heck? Bonus chest. Defeat the area boss in under 7 minutes. Time 7 minutes 37 seconds. Get a life. That hurts. If we were far away, I wouldn't have cared so much. The fact that we were so close to getting it is like... That's what pains me. Knowing there was so many opportunities for me to have saved a couple of seconds. Yeah, see? Some definite Dead Cells inspiration, man. I gotta say, like... People think I do not like Dead Cells. I really like Dead Cells. I just don't like it as much as you guys. So to pilfer something from that and put it in a game where my brain understands it a little bit. It's an inspired design choice. Let's put it that way. Huge. Huge. Get tornadoed? No, not today. Not today. Piercing shots. He's stunned? Why was he stunned? I don't know, but I'm happy with it. He's got some Hades inspiration. I mean, they're wearing their inspirations on their sleeves, right? If you're gonna choose some roguelites to get inspired by, I mean, we're in good company here. Plus the co-op. Okay, we got so much gold. We're going stat bonus selector any day of the week. What about Isaac? Hey, what about Isaac? I feel like every roguelite now, it owes a debt of gratitude to Isaac in some way. Isaac might not have a ton of systems that, like, get pilfered by subsequent games in the genre. But the fact that the genre is popular, a lot of that, it goes back to Isaac, you know? I think, at least. Okay, we have 10% crit chance. Let's increase our crit damage by 50%. Also rogue? No, not also rogue. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm that guy. I'm the roguelike guy that... I'm not gonna say I don't respect rogue. Just that... I don't know. I don't think I need to play the game because I know everything I need to know about the game from seeing its fans argue about that, you know, oh, a roguelite isn't a roguelike. It does. It has a little Children of Morta type vibe to it too. You're not joking. I'm having a great time. And I look. The game's got co-op, right? I don't know if loot is shared in co-op. I'm appreciating the solo play, so I don't have to fight over gold or upgrades with anybody right now. Whenever you use a skill, gain bonus skill damage. Whenever you crit, the enemy drops gold. Whenever you defeat an enemy, they summon a lightning bolt. Okay. I go Surge Pendant. I use my Tornado, and then I use 3 magic missiles all in a row in order to get the super damage. In order to get a triple damage bonus. Watch this. They're all dead. It's just that simple. Help me. You guys, why are you guys so strong? Hit him with one of those, then you hit him with these. And it's all, you just get them all in a little pile, and then it's over for him. And we're still living. Got to get yourself a little tornado. Never fear. You know you got to get yourself a little tornado. You give him a little tornado, then you get him with the magic missiles, and then it's over for you, sister. We got a skill-based synergy. Can you believe it? Okay, we could use some HP, though. Skill selector. I mean, we could get a level up on a skill we already have, or a stat bonus. Honestly, I feel like maybe some max HP could hit the spot right now. Get out of there. Get out of there. I've sent the tornado down Main Street. Then you spam the magic missiles. You loot me. You loot me. You merely gave me an apple, but that's all right. It compensated for the damage I took right after. No tornado for a minute. Tornado me. Oh, baby, magic missile spam. Okay, he's got it. We got the loop. We got the loop. We just need the sauce. We need the HP. That's it. Missed. Excuse me. Okay, if you're gonna, I mean, at this point, now you gotta run the numbers. Raise crit chance by 50% or raise damage by 50%. I'll raise my chance by 50% because some things trigger on the amount of crits, not the actual damage in the crit. Yanka, Yanka. Okay. 16 HP. I would like to fight the miniature boss, so that we can get some HP. I don't remember the mini boss, but I think I can handle it. Dude, the tornado is kind of busted. Also, I think I'm gonna need to, like, this game is gonna lead to me buying a mouse, like, 25% faster than I would have to with normal use. Which is probably why they recommend the controller. But I'm clicking like a madman. Okay, mini boss, that's good news. And then you just got to get those frozen chickens. You know, they say you shouldn't eat frozen food, but in a pinch, I mean... Chicken? Oh! Are you seeing the yellow exclamation marks, man? I don't think I am gonna die. I don't think I am gonna die. Get 2 magic missiles stored up, then get ready to hit him with a tornado. Okay, you gotta shoot the banners, by the way. I can't shoot the banner. The auto aim that normally is the only thing keeping me going is setting me back now. Eat the apple, good stuff. There you go. You gotta go. Not scared. Not scared, because watch this. Tornadoes out there, you get a little magical bonus damage. Huge. Huge. Little magical bonus damage. Where's my mouse pointer? I don't know. Save me. Hit these guys with a tornado. Magical missile bonus damage. I had like 0 HP. 0 HP. Hello, Mercy. Hello, 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 hello. I had 0 HP. And we got him. Skill tablet found. What are you? An apple. With an apple for my teacher because I knew I'd get a kiss. Always got mad when the class was dismissed. 569 gold. Holy cow, when you kill an enemy with a skill, permanently increase skill damage. Yes. Make sure you pick it up. Gem of Wisdom. Increase skill damage by 5%. Yes. And I'm happy with my existing skills. I feel like our arcane damage can go freaking off here. My auto aim, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My auto aim. Okay. You should just take your time. Okay, don't take your time. Run for your life. Oh my god. Spam them. Don't get cute with it, man. Just get some kills. Holy cow, I'm almost dead. Thanks for the apple. 6 HP. Oh my god. How'd you guys get so buffed? Use the missiles! Oh, there's a healing fountain. It arrived. Careful. Owens. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh, he didn't die to the... He didn't even die to the tornado. Come on. Hello. Whoa. Oh, well, careful. It's very reflective. Yo, that's so cool. Congrats on 1 million subscribers.
And then.
Holy cow. It's from the P.O. Box?
Yeah.
Yo, very cool. Look at that.
But they bent it a little bit.
That's okay.
So they dented it.
Yo, that is sick though. Thank you. Who's it from?
That's the letter.
Oh, okay. I will read it when we finish the segment. It's even better than the gold play button. Holy cow.
I don't know if they can see.
They can absolutely see. Look at that. 1 million subscribers.
They said hot dog is not sandwich.
That old song and dance, huh? Someone in chat said you're welcome. I'm gonna assume it's you. I'm gonna remember your name. CPK. CPK. If it's not you, 24-hour ban. If it's you, guaranteed VIP.
Do I get VIP for carrying that thing? It was a huge box.
I believe that. That is cool though. Thank you. Oop. I will also say, I remember I told you, like, we hit 1 million subscribers, and then at 1 million subscribers, the YouTube, you didn't die to a freaking skill, man. The YouTube dashboard was like, hey, click this link, and we'll start sending over your 1 million subscriber plaque. I was really tired, so I said I'll do it tomorrow, and then it's never reappeared in the dashboard. I figured, because like whenever YouTube has something in the dashboard, it'll stay for 10 years, is my experience at least. Hold on, I'm gonna farm you. Farming failed, I think. Like if it's like, hey, we just wanted you to know it's not legal to abuse your kids in YouTube videos. You have to click a button that's like, I acknowledge that I have read this, otherwise it never disappears. So I assumed it would be like that as well for, let's go. I assumed it would be like that for the 1 million subscriber play button as well, but maybe they're like, ah, we showed it to him one time and he doesn't want it. He didn't click it right away, so... Look at that, we saved ourselves $8 in shipping. Why would you know that's a thing? Because anytime anybody does something wrong on YouTube, the whole platform gets punished for it, forever. So like, because people commit crimes in their YouTube videos back in the era of like, you know, prank wars and such, until the end of time, every time I upload a video, I have to be like, no, nobody gets murdered in this video, I promise. Okay. Are you seeing the scaling? He's actually doing it. I could use, well, maybe I don't need that much HP. I'm just sad that I took some damage, I guess, is the... 2 more? Okay, no problem. Okay, give him one of these. They're gonna die to the tornado. They don't die to the tornado. Oh! Wait, they die to the tornado. Let's go. Increase my crit damage. Yes, absolutely. We've never made it this far. He's like, what? He's like, what? Yo, Miss Vicky's jalapeno chips, let's go! You got Subway? I knew it.
Congrats on 1 million.
Yo. Thank you. I mean, I gotta tell you, there's some of the best chips in the game. There's no doubt about it. Inhale that smell. I mean, now I'm like, maybe I'll get some Subway. Whoa! Not right now, but like after. When the boss lets me leave. You know what I wanted to say earlier? I had not an anecdote, but I had some banter planned and then I forgot. But someone said my boss always texts me with ellipses and it's super annoying. I wanted to say, like, I'm so happy that for however long it ends up going on at least, I've managed to make it out of the traditional workforce before it was expected that you would give your boss your cell phone number. Owens. Like, I've been doing this long enough that, like, the last time I worked in an office, it wasn't assumed that everybody would have, would have a cell phone, much less, like, a smartphone. And if you did have a cell phone, I'm gonna die. Like, come on, you're not gonna you're gonna let your boss use some of the texts you pay for individually? I don't think so. So yeah, I'm officially old. We're not gonna kill Lord Brahma here. Just get used to it. Embrace that. Although, I gotta tell you, we did quite a good bit of did quite a lot of damage with the magic missiles. Ooh, okay. Little focus, maybe? Little focus. Okay. Oh! We were almost there. Okay, we got at least one more in us. Maybe two. Again, let's say exclamation point Ember Knights. I gotta say they did a great job on this game. I don't have to say it. It's not part of the legally binding document I signed to play this. I'm saying it because I gotta speak my truth. I'm having a great time. Give me 10% bonus damage against normies. Give me more starting gold. Chat's gonna want me to get that one for sure. Greetings. Let's see. What do you got for me? I want to get like a super synergy enabled. Dude, I gotta tell you. These Miss Vicky's chips. Oh, man. Just one. Just one. The first time you hit an enemy with your weapon, it poisons them. That could be good. I could see the goodness there. One of Canada's great additions to world cuisine. Yeah, Miss Vicky's chips they're Canadian Norwegian. Weird, right? Sorry. New skills. Summon an ethereal ballista. Maybe just a quick third one. Just one more to, like, just remember what they taste like. Just to tide me over, okay? Now I'm ready. Now I'm good. Now I'm good. I don't need any more. 3 is the perfect number. Plus, I've been good. I had a 356 kilojoule Peloton ride this morning. 30-minute Samyo Motown ride. Represent. Act like you've been there before. I forgot to break a pot. Let me guess. I'm going to be 1 pot short of the amount of gold required to buy what I want to buy in the shop once we flawless this boss. Skill me. I actually think every run so far has taught us something. First run taught us we're cracked. Second run, respect HP. Third run, don't get stun locked. Fourth run, the value of synergy. Heave the ground surrounding you to stun and damage enemies. Not sure how that works for a bow, but yeah, maybe not fantastic, but it's something. I guess if enemies rush us and get close, we can just hit them with the right click real quick. Maybe, I don't know. So I think this is the one where we're going to put it all together. Ooh, go, yeah, that's right, go for the speed chest. You're absolutely right, I got to go for the speed. Yeah, beat the boss in under 7 minutes. So easy. Rush him. Stand in the poison, rush him. Stand in the point. Okay, maybe I'm not going to go for the speed chest. Maybe I'm going to endeavor to survive. No, it's okay. Go for the fountain. Go for the fountain. But I don't even see what that was. I didn't even see what it was. We're healed. Nailed it. Okay, we can do this. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes in heaven. Man, wait, imagine my life if I didn't heal and then immediately take as much damage as we healed for. What that must be like. Come on. Come on, how many times are you gonna shoot? Okay, this might not be the one. You know what? Forget the bow, man. I should have gone sword. I think we low-rolled a bad skill for our weapon as well. I'm not gonna say that's what cost us, but I'm just gonna say I certainly think it's possible that it's not contributing to success. Okay, we'll try again. You know what, though? You know what, though? Maybe just one more while we wait for the loading screen. You gotta go melee. I mean, come on, man. I mean, Miss Vicky's, they broke... I grew up eating Miss Vicky's sea salt and malt vinegar chip. A classic chip. Definitely, like, tastes like Canada to me. But they broke the mold when they came out with jalapeno. I would watch, like, a Netflix documentary about how they came up with the Miss Vicky's jalapeno chip. Like... the texture, the flavor, it goes together so well. It's a short-lived spice. Like, it's not a spice that lasts so long. You gotta take, like, a water break. 30 seconds after you eat the last chip, you're back in the game. But it's not for the faint of heart. But they don't advertise it with the chili pepper or anything. It's just a green bag. Burn enemies with a cone of mystical flame. Don't mind if I do. You ever get the chance to have a Miss Vicky's chip? Maybe you live in the United States where they've made their way into the market in some areas. Highly recommended. If you're a chip eater. If you're not a chip eater, you don't have to make a special trip. You know, I don't want to ruin your diet, like outside of your cheat day. But if you are a chip eater, give it a try. When you defeat an enemy, chance for a lightning bolt. For once, we don't need HP. What a wonderful world this is. Okay. Took a lot of damage against some enemies who I should not have been hit by in the first place. That's embarrassing. But you know what? We'll heal on the mini-boss. Owns. I feel like the damage from the fire cone is absurd. Which to me means, given the choice, I would love to... be able to make it charge faster or have multiple charges. Those would go hard. Feel free to screenshot. You'd love that for us. We're going to get the bonus this time. If we live, we're getting the bonus. Walked right into it. Embarrassing. Not embarrassing. An unbelievable dodge. Where are you going? Where are you going? Nowhere. That's where you're going. You should try Trader Joe's Ghost Pepper Chips. I gotta kill you faster. The only... oh, you're a Poison Lord. I guess that's kind of implied in your name, huh? The only, like, super spicy chip I've ever had was, you know, Paqui? They have a haunted ghost pepper chip that, like, every time I buy it, I'm like, why do I buy this? Like, it's so spicy that it's actually, like, downright unpleasant. And then every, like, 6 months, I'll be in Whole Foods or something, and I'll see it, and I'll be like, ooh, that sends a tickle up, like, the right part of my brain for some reason. And then I just buy it again. And then when I get home, I'm like, this is too spicy. And then I eat the whole bag anyway. Get owns. Huge, huge. 369 gold. Your skills have an additional charge. It's exactly what we asked for. I don't care that I can't get another, I can't get health out of it. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Did I buy the wrong thing? No. I was like, why are we getting lightning bolts though? Where'd the lightning bolts come from? Look at that though, dude. The burn. It's crazy. I'd still like it if it charged faster though. Your first relic was the lightning bolt. Oh, so true. So true. I am popping off. Let me get the skill selector. Let me get a ballista. Gotta give it a try. And let me go to the healing fountain. So I still... Someone asked NL, you messing with Takis? I love the Takis. I had the Fuego Takis. It's the only time I've ever had them, before or since. I've never had them since. Because when I looked at the bag, the snack size was like, I don't know, like 560 calories or something like that, which is actually borderline criminal. Like, it's almost poisonous. But the flavor of the chip was insane. Like, it goes harder than any chip I've ever had in my life, I think. Give me the base damage. Let's go for it. We had 2 minutes left. Plenty of time. Let me in. What happened? Ballista. Help me. I'm going to die. No, not like this. That's got to be the mini boss right there. I'm not sweating. I think we're going to be fine. Relics select me. First time you hit an enemy, it poisons. You heal more. Let's raise our lightning bolt chance. Things that give us a benefit that I don't have to do any work for, I see them as very positive. I had a Taki once in 6th grade and never since because it tasted like vomit. Your palate may have changed as an adult. I've made the mistake of thinking that, you know, my palate as like a 10-year-old is how I feel about foods as an adult. I'm telling you, just someone's gonna have them at some point. Just be like, hey bro, can I try one of your tag? Just lie to them and say you've never had one before. They'll be happy to give you one. As long as you're not asking me, because I'm not giving up my Takis. I'd like to see more ballista damage, please. Oh, my ballista is not here anymore. My ballista can't come to the phone. One more? Okay. Get it out there. Good stuff. Good ballista. Get some DOT. This could matter. I can't believe it. DOT on the spider. Huge. More. More. Okay. Burn the enemies. Need one more. Burn the enemies. Get a ballista. Run for your life. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's kind of working. He's burning. I'm burning. $15 seconds. No! You know what? I think I'll reward myself a little bit. Send it. Send it. Send it. Send it. Holy cow. 15 seconds to spare. A relic orb? I thought it would be something immediately useful. Instead, it's useful at a later date, but people tend not to identify with their future selves that much, and as a result, I feel like it's a gift that goes to somebody else instead of me, and I did all the work. Okay, ballista. Fire. Lost a third of my HP already. Bad start. It's okay, though. We don't need to go faster. We just need to be better. Wait, I can spam 3 ballistas? You can spam multiple ballistas down at the same time. That's what I was missing, man. The multi-ballista. It does take a little while to get them recharged. But, like, in a pinch, very valuable. Gold or stat bonus? Give me stat bonus. What did I get hit by? Lies. Lies, I say. A second ballista. A horn? Get blasted. HP. Let's raise our skill damage. We're using our skills enough. Crit chance seems great, but what if I didn't have to stand next to an enemy in order to do damage? What if I'll just hit him with a fire from far away? Don't attack me! Cyberbullying. I need to do 10 more hits on an enemy just to get to the point where I could use 1 ballista? I got 18 HP, man. We did beat the second boss last time, right? Like, I didn't imagine it. I have 10 HP. I have 10 HP! Okay, run me back. Run me back one. No, you died? You got close. That's right, I recall now. One of the best snacks in the game. Give me 5% more bonus damage. Swap? No, that won't be necessary. I gave you a relic fragment. Please respond. Your attacks add bonus damage. Whenever you defeat a burning enemy, you get an aura that burns. Okay, interesting. Any movies similar to Prometheus that you'd recommend? You know we gotta go range. Have you heard of Alien Covenant? It has a lot of similarities to Prometheus. Some people might say it's almost like a direct sequel. I hated Prometheus when I first saw it, and I went into the movie very excited. I think it was, I expected, and it's easy now to be like, oh, this is like an idiot take, but it was kind of marketed almost as like a thinking person's sci-fi with some serious horror elements, you know? And instead, it ended up being like a cheesy B movie followed by, you know, the most idiotic like scientists that have ever existed on the screen. Oh, but they were mercenaries, so they had actually Peter Whalen wanted everybody. Okay, yeah, I get it. You know, you're on the forums or whatever. But as time has gone on, I think I've come to respect Prometheus a little bit for what it is, which is a gorgeous looking, incredibly high budget, like corny science fiction movie. When you crit, the enemy drops gold. I need you to drop HP, unfortunately. So I've actually come around from like previously thinking that Prometheus was like irredeemable. Now I'm like, well, it's pretty and like they are in space, which is always a nice thing to see in a movie. That always gets me pogged up a little bit. I'm still going Relic Selector. I want my synergies. I will also say that I think that's why I don't hate Alien Covenant as much as some other people. I think when I watched it, I was like, oh, I've already come to terms with Prometheus, and this is kind of like Prometheus 2. Sure, whenever you defeat a burning enemy, 3 seconds of you being on fire. Heals for 5, hold on. Whenever you crit, you heal. Now we're talking. Now we got something. Yeah, I think I expected, like... I mean, this is before I knew who Ari Aster was, and this is before Arrival existed as a film. But, I expected in my head something that was like the intelligence of Arrival mixed with the horror elements of Ari Aster. And instead, what I got was Friday the 13th, but in outer space. And then occasionally Ridley Scott, like, ripping a bong and going, like, what if, you know, the pangenesis theory of human creation is true? And what if the dude who seeded life on Earth was fucking hot as hell? It's Jason X. You know what? I forgot Jason X existed. True, that's pretty true. And also, what if OJ did that shit? I don't even want to think about that one, man. That would... I mean, the man rushed for like 2,200 yards. I just don't see it. Big if. Well, I mean, it's one of those great unsolved mysteries. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Hey, focus. Just focus a little. I'll own up to this. Like, I deserve to be dead in this game. I've pretty much just been mindlessly clicking when I should be using the slightest form of tactic, but okay, we won. 6 HP. Buy a potion. We can still afford something else. We should not be alive. Your attacks deal bonus damage against burning enemies, and yet I also cause enemies to burn when I kill them sometimes. Like, I'm on fire. Ooh, I'm on freaking fire. I gotta get close to them to make it happen. So I don't know if this is actually gonna be that synergistic. I do have burning. When I kill an enemy, I become on fire. Right? Or am I missing the condition for that one? They have to be on fire when I kill them in order for... Okay, so I have no fire starter. I have no twisted fire starter. But we do crit on heals. You know what that means? We go sicko mode. If you crit on heals, then we just go stat selector as often as possible. And we use the stat selector to raise crit chance. Crit damage is less relevant. You excited for Survivor tonight? I am. It's no joke. Like, in terms of days of the week, freeze enemies, then burn them. You know what? Let's go Shock Room. Let's give it a try. We've been running Frostwall nonstop. Skill, stat bonus select. We need it. We need it. It's no joke to me that, like... Look, I love Saturday. I love Sunday. You know, we get to spend a lot of time together as a family. I also sometimes we'll walk to, like, a cool bakery and get, like, a weird scone or something like that for breakfast, which I'm a big fan of. However, like weekdays, Wednesday's like my favorite weekday because Survivor is on. Excuse me, where's my crit chance? I love a weird pastry. Ooh. An Earl Grey scone with tarragon? Well, I gotta try it. I gotta at least give it a try. I gotta know what that tastes like. A turmeric croissant with almond butter? I gotta get one of those for the road. Yummy. Yummy. Okay. Spider, I don't think you stand a chance this time. Do you remember the part of Prometheus where Charlize Theron gets crushed? Yes. I also remember that we were in the mountaintop of the giants when somebody in chat, I don't know if you're still here, but somebody in chat tried to tell me that it wasn't Charlize Theron that gets crushed. It's Numi Rapace that gets crushed. Maybe that's what you were trying to do. You're trying to stun lock me by reminding me of that indignity. I don't take any offense to it. I remember every moment of Prometheus as if it, like, just happened yesterday. You seeing these chakras? Okay, you seeing that damage? So true. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. I am AFK farming this guy. The rare double dodge. He's already almost dead. Okay, spawn some good enemies so that I can hit him with the tornado and then hit him with the chakra. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Still dodging. Still dodging. Still owning. Still dodging. Okay, you got me with that one. Whatever. Big whoop. People make mistakes. He's cracked now. And as a little reward. Skill damage plus 20%. 654, no sweat. Oh, it gives you different rewards every time. Eat a chip, walk away. Who painted the girl with the pearl earring? Vermeer. I know it because it's the name of the planet where Star-Lord... I know it because it's the name of the planet where the Red Skull guards the Soul Stone. And who sings Reunited, but it feels so good? That's Peaches and Herb, obviously. Don't shoot me with an arrow and tell me it's raining. Look at this. Okay, what do we need? More crit chance. Always more crit chance. Oh my god. Dude, this is the best DPS I've ever had, by far. Is that a stat selector? Would you let me select my... Are you seeing the damage from the... He's actually doing it. The chakra's doing it. I thought the chakra was terrible. It turns out it was just misunderstood. Much like the Joker. You're not ready for that yet, though. You need some burning. Okay, some burning would also be nice. We don't need gold. We need a stat bonus selector. Help. The Joker's not misunderstood. Oh, what? So it's illegal to want to make people laugh now? It's illegal to put a smile on that face? We need crits, you piece, but sure. Skill damage. Let's get some extra skill damage. He's the good guy. He only did all those murders because people, like, laughed at him. Who played the mom in the Joker movie? It's not Annette Bening. You know what I'm... Who is it? Was it Kim Basinger? It was not Charlize Theron. It was not Sandra Bullock. Come on. Don't... I'm asking a serious question here. It was not Penelope Cruz. I wish, man. Because then the movie might have been directed by Pedro Almodovar. I've never said his name out loud before. I don't know if that was even close. It was not Nicki Minaj, although that would be funny. It would have been great if it was Medea, too. Hello, jerker. It's also, as somebody that's seen, like, 3 Medea movies... Hold on. Whenever you crit build or skill build? Crit build, skill build. Crit builds, we go crit build. Having seen a few Medea movies, let me tell you, Medea does seem like the type to lie to her son about who their father was. I know that because in the movie... it's one of the Medea movies, I can't remember. But she lies to her daughter about who her father is. She tries to tell her daughter that it's Mr. Brown. And then she goes, it can't be Mr. Brown. I had my blood tested at the hospital. And we have different blood types. And then I believe Medea says, I don't know how to tell you this, honey, but when your mom was your age, she was a bit of a hoe. And I'm being sincere. I think those are her exact words. Help. I need your help. Help me! I'm dodging into snow. Okay, yeah, good idea. Dodge into ice. Great play. Great idea. Don't. I'm still alive. Heal me, please. I could use it. HP. It's gotta be HP. If they're never gonna give me crits, then we go HP. Frozen chicken? You guys see any frozen chickens? Come on, man. Sorry, no. In my chicken? Sorry, in my freezer? I got some frozen chicken breasts in my freezer. Don't worry, I'm gonna eat it one day. Just not today. I'm definitely gonna eat it one day. It's definitely gonna happen. The freezer is where my food goes to die, though. I'm not saying it never gets out of the freezer, but... I mean, the freezer is where I put all the foods that I only want to eat if the power goes out. 2 of them? No shot? Apple me? Okay, sure. This is getting out of hand or whatever. This is okay. This is a great time for chakras. We got tornado. What the hell? You can still do your big jump. You can still do your big jump. There's 2 of you. You can still do your big jump. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay, sure. Tornado, chakra. Look at this. Look at the bounces. Look at the bounces. Holy cow. Okay, 7 damage. No sweat. We need a wall chicken immediately. Get the heck out of there. The damage of the chakra on double bosses is keeping me in the game right now. Okay, stay moving. Tornado, chakra. Look, that's the freaking ticket right there. Don't. Not like this. Not like this. 2 of them. Okay, there you go. No! That one actually bothered me because I felt like it was gonna work. What would I want? Give me the bonus from killing units. Yeah, give me the bonus from killing units. Relic selectors can be refreshed. I mean, that's a gimme. Okay. Let's see. What skills do we have for our next run? Whenever you defeat a poison enemy, it creates a burst of poison. Eat a chip for me? Okay, I'm gonna do it. But only because it's 159 and we can't get another run started, okay? The bag's still like half full too. Holy cow. If you can tell me the first song David plays in Prometheus, I'll give you my Prime sub. At the start of Prometheus, David Wayland and Peter Wayland and David the Robot are having a conversation. I'm going glance proof. David is playing... No. Peter Wayland is playing the piano. No, David is playing the piano. Peter Wayland is sitting in a chair because he's old. David is playing Claire de Lune. And he never makes a mistake, but Peter Wayland remarks that making mistakes adds a certain elevated air of humanity. It's You've Got a Friend in Me. Whatever it is, I can tell you, David is blowing and I'll do the fingering. That's a line from Alien Covenant. Entry of the gods into Valhalla. I was Claire de Lune. It was pretty close. Some piano song. Anyway. Anyway, this is Ember Knights. I actually had a fantastic time. I would play again. I would play in co-op for sure. Developers and Asmodee Digital, great job, great choice. Little Hades, a little Dead Cells, a little Rogue Legacy, a little Children of Morta. Came out today! ! Ember Knights to check it out for yourself. Thanks for the sponsorship. It's not a little like Fortnite. Don't damn them with faint praise. Moby is bacon. No joke. your name in my head was Mombazu when I first